Sometimes people come into my events and they think that I've spent a lot of money decorating, but I'm going to show you what I do in order to make it look like I spent a lot of money when I really did not. So here is my Nellis Auction haul. Okay, so I'm going to put on the screen how much I actually spent on these items and the retail price of it, because if anybody is familiar with what Nellis Auction is, it's an auction site. You can go and bid on things, and they have like a variety of stuff. Most of what I look for on there is decor for events and things, but sometimes I get a lot of stuff, and I'll just tell you a little backstory. When I actually started doing it, my cousin told me about it, and I went on there for one thing, and I ended up like realizing, oh, I like bidding on stuff. And I ended up bidding on like 28 or winning 28 different things. So then my car was packed with stuff, and I used most of it for an event. And then afterwards, I ended up selling a lot of it for more than what I paid for it. So I got my money back for that. And a lot of times that's what I'll end up doing if I don't keep the items for events after that. But this is the stuff that I found. Okay, so first up I have these fake artificial flowers. It's the huge like 8-foot flowers that we have seen like all over social media. They are regularly $100 and I got it for $21. So on the picture you can see that it says they look like they're red, like the Amazon photo of it, of what it would look like. But then you swipe to the next picture and they show you what it actually looks like. Well, this was the color that I was going for my event. Not red, but orange. I have the stand, and then I have 1, 2, 3 stems, and 1, 2, 3 flowers. So I'm excited because everything is in there. That's another thing that you're going to learn if you use auction sites. So be very cautious of what you're looking at to see if it says that it's new, if all of the parts are going to be in there, if it's working right. So it's always like a hit or miss, but for the most part I always end up with good stuff. These are hanging eucalyptus vines, and they're regularly $23, but I spent $3 on them. Now I was supposed to get 3 of these. It was supposed to be a 3-piece thing, but as you can see, I only have 2 of them. I'm not mad about it though, because again, I only spent $3, so I can live with that. And they look really nice. I'm not gonna take them all out the bag and stuff, but I like them. I may or may not use this for my upcoming event because they're not really the color I was looking for, but I could use them for a different event. Okay, this is my wisteria plant, which is the color that I need for my event. And this retailed at $26 and 99 cents, so $27. And it's a 24 pack, so I'm not about to sit here and count all of these right now, but it looks like it's probably a good dozen here and another dozen here. Oh, and I got green zip ties. So I'm happy with this. I only paid $4 for this, and like I said, it's originally $27. So $4 is going to be perfect for the event. I already have in my mind what I'm going to do with them, so super excited. Okay, this is a pink cheesecloth table runner. This is not the color that I thought it was going to be. It was originally about $9, and I spent $5 on it. So I may or may not use it for my event. It depends on what tablescape I decide to do, but I'm definitely going to keep it because I will use it for something. Okay, these are my fake lemons, which, can you see this? It's 60 of them. And I don't know what I'm going to use them for yet, but I know I'm going to use them because I'm going to have like a lemonade stand. And I don't know. I'm thinking because I'm doing the sunset theme, they're going to come in handy some way, shape, or form as decor pieces. But I just could not pass them up because I literally only paid $3 for them. Okay, this is a 12-piece white wisteria. Definitely going to be using this. I got what I paid for. Regularly about $16, $17, and I paid $4 for it. This is moss, and it came with a pair of gloves. I don't know why I needed the gloves, but I'm not mad about the gloves. And I know I'm going to use this for tablescaping because it's garden-esque themed. So I can never go wrong with this, and whatever flowers and decor and other things that I put in there as well. So this is about $22, $23, and I paid $5 for it. Okay, you can't much see these, but hold on, let me take it out. These are curtain weights, and there's a brand new box of them, regularly $20. I paid $15 for it, but I'm not mad about these because I would pay a retail price for them anyway. They're good for when I have curtains that are floating or anything that I need to be weighed down because I don't want it to fly away in the wind. That's what these are for. This is my lemonade bar stand. As you can see, it's just so cute. Y'all, I can't put it on here. That could be the reason why it was on there, because the thing don't fit. I can't fit this thing on here. Okay, so sometimes, this is what I was talking about. Sometimes things don't just fit right. Now, this could be human error. It could be me, but I'm gonna mess around with it and see if I can't fit it on there. I'm gonna figure out some way to still utilize this. But this was regularly $14. I paid $7 for it. And I still like the sign, and so I'm going to use it, but hopefully it's just user error, and I'm going to figure out how to put this on. Okay, this is gold sequin metallic mesh, a table runner, and I may or may not use this for my event, but I could not pass it up because I just love gold, and I have gold within everything that I do. So, and I only spent $2 on it, so I'm going to use this at some point for something. But okay, this one is a solar garden light, and it's butterflies on it. It's a regular $28, and I spent $8 on it. Yes, so I'm going to stick these in the garden since my event is going to be in the evening at sunset once the sun goes down. And these light up, it's going to be amazing. Okay, these are 6 table runners. They are pink blush and regularly $18. I spent $4. And 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got all of them. They're all brand new, and definitely going to use these. Okay, this, I cannot put all of this together right now, but it's an over the table arch. I'm going to put this together, test it out, make sure I have all the pieces. I'm going to count to make sure I got all the pieces they're supposed to have on here. But this is going to be great. Definitely using this at the event. I actually got 3 different arches. And even if I don't use all of them at the event, I will have them for other events as well. So, not mad about this either. It's regularly $29. I paid $7 for it. All right, this is another one of the arches. This is a 7-foot one, regularly $29. I paid $11 for it. Again, I'm not about to put this whole thing together right now to confirm that it has all the pieces, but I will be putting it together obviously before my event to make sure that everything is here. I'm excited about it. I may use this one I already have an idea of what I would do with this one for the photo backdrop. And it was only $11 and I can reuse it for other events, so that is well worth it. And finally, I hope all the pieces are here to this, because this one I was probably most excited about. And so I want to believe and hope that all the pieces are here to it. It's normally $39. I paid $11 for it. And I'm hoping that even though it's in this plastic bag, everything is here and accounted for. So overall, I will say that I had a very good haul. I like all of my stuff that I got, and I generally don't have any issues with what I receive when I go to the auctions. If I have to return things, which has been very few times that has happened, I don't have any issues with returning anything either. So I can't wait to see how everything turns out with what I got. I might end up back on the auction site again and buy more stuff. It depends. We'll see what happens, but you don't have to spend a whole lot of money when it comes to decorating for events. I don't, and all of my stuff always turns out very well. So if you have any kind of auction, I know Nellis is not everywhere, but if you have any auction sites near you, check there first before you start spending a lot of money on buying things at retail price, if you're trying to save your coins or you're trying to build up your items for when you have events that you're hosting. So hope you have a great day.